switch scenes to test the stream, because there's a bug in OBS that sometimes doesn't send the audio to Twitch. So I need to test it. And we have audio. Excellent. All right. And switching scenes fixes it. So I do that preemptively now. So record Dementia Radio now, and recording in 3, 2, 1.
Recorded live on DementiaRadio.org, it's the Funny Music Podcast, brought to you by FuMP.com, where you can download new free comedy songs twice a week. Now, here's your hosts, Devo Spice and the great Luke Ski.
Hello, everyone. As we promised last week, Luke Ski is not on, so it's just me, Devo Spice, here. I am here this week with Ryan Collins of Toby Danger. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing all right. Just trying to sort out my audio issues over on my side. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound fine. So, apologies for the late start this evening. I had a very busy day. We had a late meeting at work that was a web site launch that I couldn't get out of attending, and then I had to take my kid to Christmas shopping because last kid to do the last Christmas shopping, and then we had to synchronize that with the other kid's swim practice. So, drop him off, go shopping, pick him up, come back, and of course he was late getting out, and then I came back, and then I had to prep for the show and, cue up all the sound bites and music and stuff. So we are now finally just getting started. So, welcome to episode 653 of the Funny Music Podcast for December 22nd, 2022. The title of this week's episode is An Ill-Informed Mixture, which I am going to put in the chat so we can refer to it later. Your job, should you choose to accept it, is to work that title into our conversation somehow so that it has some kind of meaning. We have a pre-recorded interview with Steve Goodie coming up later in the show. I never did hear back from Chris Waffle, so I'm guessing he will not be joining us, unfortunately. It's been a while since we've spoken to him. But anyway, let's do this.
Let's get caught up with what Devo and Luke have been up to since last week. Or else Devo, if Luke bailed and didn't show up.
Hey, what?
Oh, he's right.
So, not much is going on in my world other than getting ready for Christmas, because, it's Christmas in like 2 days or 3 days, whatever. Sunday, right? I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
It's a day. It's coming up. It's a thing. So that's been like eating up most of my time. I have been doing some like planning for next year, like what we want to accomplish for the FuMP. So I've been talking to a couple of different people and trying to come up with some plans and stuff, and had a little bit of time to work on some stuff last weekend, but not a lot since then. So I'm off next week. My office closes down the week between Christmas and New Year's, which I love. And so I'm hoping to spend some of that time planning and working on the FuMP and getting stuff done. I have a feeling I'm just going to be sleeping most of the week and nothing's going to get done, but I'm going to try. So
Sleeping and getting stuff done. That is an ill-advised mixture.
I have an echo coming through. They're saying in the chat
me?
it might be from you. No, you have headphones on.
I do.
Make sure I'm not coming through without the headphones. Check. Can you hear me?
Check. No, you're just coming through my headphones, but I am using a separate microphone source than what is my playback source. There might have been maybe an echo from me earlier, because when I tried to move my laptop and my entire setup just freaked out and went on strike, I had to very quickly reassemble a bunch of things. So there may have been a temporary echo.
Oh, okay. Wildcard says he's not hearing any echo, so I'm not going to worry about it. I trust Wildcard's ears. All right.
Okay. Thanks, Wildcard. I think I got it sorted.
Okay, cool. So, Ryan, what have you been up to? It's been a while since we spoke to you, too.
Yeah. The last time we spoke was shortly after Con on the Cob, which was, again, a fantastic time had by all. Since then, what I've been doing is writing Christmas music, making the argument that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, purchasing sweaters that are way too tight for me, just generally getting beaten by the stick of life. The usual.
Yeah, I've been there. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to get Christmas done without feeding Jeff Bezos too much. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, you're like, all right, Jeff, you win.
Yeah, I think Jeff got most of my money this year.
Yeah.
Other than the kids, I took the kids shopping, and Target got all of their money. So, that was my money too. So somehow I always end up paying for everything. Anyway. But
yeah, it's funny when you go to Target because usually it means it's ironic that the store is called Target and normally the Target is basically on your ass.
Right. So is that a Die Hard Christmas sweater you're wearing?
This is a patented Toby Danger Die Hard is a Christmas movie 2 sweater. We believe in it so deeply we made sweaters.
That's amazing. Are those available for sale?
They are available for sale right now at tobydanger.com.
That's awesome.
We got them in green and red, just in case you want to be able to get holly jolly in front of a green screen, I suppose.
Yeah.
But they do, I will warn, they run a little snugger than I thought because either that or I'm just getting even fatter than I can keep up with because I bought my usual size, which I'll just go ahead and say is a double XL because I'm a large man. And this showed up and basically fit me like I was Stewart from Mad TV. My belly button was hanging out. And of course, I still was required to make TikToks in this thing. So
please tell me you went, look what I can do.
Look what I can do. I basically, they were like, hey, can we make some TikToks to promote the sweaters? And I just set up a camera and then I just kind of wiggled in front of it for about an hour. And then just trimmed it down and took the best parts.
That sounds wonderful. So speaking of Die Hard it being a Christmas movie, give us a quick intro to this song and we'll give it a listen.
Sure, yeah. So this is a rock and roll parody of Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. And we figured that the only thing that can combat her mutant earworm is a little bit of John McClane, a little bit of rock and roll, and a little bit of parody power. So this is called Die Hard is a Christmas Movie 2, an argument for why Die Hard is in fact a Christmas movie.
Here we go.
Lots of Christmas movies, more than you could ever see. Home Alone, The Christmas Story, The Santa Claus, 1 through 3. I don't need to see each one, but I'm needing everyone to just admit it's true. Baby, Die Hard is a Christmas movie too. So if you've ever watched the movie, the very first thing that you'll see is Jonathan's a Christmas party at Nakatomi on Christmas Eve. He's really there to win his wife back. They've been estranged for far too long. So there's a freaking family subplot, half a dozen Christmas songs. I'm not saying it's the same as Grinch or Jingle All the Way, but don't be such a Scrooge, baby. Die Hard is a Christmas movie too. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need: a little more respect from all you snobby Christmas movie geeks. The terrorists have Santa hats on. There's Christmas lights out in the snow. The first guy John had taken out, he made sure to sign it. Ho, ho, ho. I need you all to clearly see that this is not a game for me. You ductwork. I think you killed my brother. Can't you see that John McClane has come for you and me unless we finally admit that it's true? All of this could be avoided. I really feel I must persist. Just admit that Die Hard belongs on your Christmas movie list. John McClane's a lunatic, so please just give his freaking flick the respect it's due. Baby, Die Hard is a Christmas movie too. 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 Die Hard is a Christmas movie too.
So what made you decide to write this particular song?
So we were trying to decide what we wanted to do for the holidays because we knew to do something holiday related. And we had talked about how we had not really dipped our toes into the world of parody. And we were talking about, obviously, one of the most famous Christmas songs every year is All I Want for Christmas Is You. And I don't know, my brain just clicked in. Die Hard is a Christmas movie too. It just fit, and it was something that we had talked about. We'd always talked about making a song about how Die Hard is a Christmas movie, just making that argument. So we're like, why not make it a Christmas song and release it at Christmas time and cause lots of arguments? Because that's what we did on the internet.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, nothing like division around the holidays.
There's never arguments on the internet. That's very strange. You would say that. It's just...
I know. It's weird how that worked out.
Now that I think of it, as popular as that Mariah Carey song is, I can't think of any other parodies of it, which is odd. It seems like there should be lots of them.
There's like, there's lots of them up on YouTube that are just kind of homemade. Because we did look before we decided to make that, but we're like, what can combat against this this pop Christmas thing that invades our ear spaces every year? Not that it's bad or anything, but it's just so hard to get out of your head. We're like, we need a little rock and roll, and we need a little John McClane.
And I appreciate that you rockified it by 30%. It helps.
Yeah. Just turn it up just a little bit.
Yeah. What's weird is I've never seen Die Hard.
You've never seen Die Hard?
Never seen it. And I don't even know why. I mean, I'm not a huge action movie buff or anything like that, but it's not a movie that I would have actively avoided or anything. So you'd think I would have seen it on cable at some point when I was in high school or something. I don't know. It for whatever reason, it just never came across my screens.
It's just eluded you.
Yeah.
Well, I think you need to treat yourself this holiday season and watch Die Hard.
I may have to, yeah.
It's just a classic, It shook up the action movie genre at the time, which was all about like these hard ass guys that could never be brought down, and now you got Bruce Willis, who previously was only on like Honeymooners, and was like a rom-com guy.
Yeah.
And now he's like fighting in a building with no shoes on, and he's just he's a smart ass, and it makes everything real good. There's lots of good comedy moments in the movie, lots of quotable lines, memorable dialogue. It's just fun all the way around.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's a good movie, and I may try to go watch it. I do remember like they made like a handful of sequels, and then Bruce Willis had a cameo on some sitcom or something like that, and there was a news reporter talking about how his new movie was called Die Already.
Die Already.
Yeah. Which I thought was really funny.
Good.
I have no idea where that appearance was though, or what show it was or anything.
That's funny, and it's funny that is the reference because they did stretch it way further than it needed to go. Like, I like most of the Die Hard movies, to
Yeah.
be honest, but it included for like almost everyone. Live Free or Die Hard is kind of a. No, I'm sorry, not Live Free or Die Hard. Die Hard with a Vengeance is a standalone. As it started, it just kind of popped back for a minute with Samuel L. Jackson, but yeah, can't get any better than the first one. My wife and I, every year we watch the first 2 Die Hard movies while we wrap presents, because those are the 2 that actually take place on Christmas.
Oh, that makes
Christmas
sense.
Eve.
We normally will put on Christmas Vacation while we're decorating the tree and decorating the living room and stuff. We didn't do it this year because this entire year has just been messed up for a variety of reasons. Mostly because I got COVID a couple of weeks ago, and that, delayed everything because I was sequestered to the basement for a week. So nothing got done. And then I was away at a swim meet, and so we were very late decorating the house, very late getting any shopping done, and it was like, we need a tree. Here's a tree. Put the tree up. Decorations. Boom. We literally put like a quarter of the decorations on the tree that we normally do. We were like, that's good. We're done.
Just throw it up there.
Yeah. Like, it's a tree. It's here. It's it's spewing little tiny needles all over the living room. It's fine. We're done. It's Christmas.
Well, I tell you what. At some point, you should definitely watch Die Hard 1 and 2, because after you watch those, then you need to go and watch, if you haven't already, watch Violent Night.
I haven't seen Violent Night, but that is high on my list. I'm hoping to go see that, next week while I'm off. You froze.
My wife and I, oh yeah, did we freeze?
You froze for
Sorry,
a minute there. Okay.
It got cold down here for a minute. My wife and I, we went and saw Violent Night the night it opened on December 2nd, because we just managed to get a babysitter, which was a rarity for us. So we went and saw it, and it was so pleasant. It made me so happy. It had like it was just like the right amount of camp, the right amount of gold, the right amount of like heartfelt Christmassy stuff. It was just a ridiculous masterpiece.
I've heard good things about it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it, especially coming from her fan. There's some pretty creative kills there.
Nice.
And there's a lot of nods to both Die Hard 1 and 2, and to lots of other Christmas movies, including all the Home Alone movies. There's lots of little intelligent nods to all of those, and it's just amazing.
Nice. I did watch what was it called? Christmas Bloody Christmas the other day, the one with the robot Santa.
The robot Santa?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one, but I saw the trailer, and it also looked equally ridiculous and awesome.
Yeah, I have a feeling Violent Night is the better movie, but this one, it's very Terminator-like as far as like the robot, and the 2 main characters are fairly annoying. So I was rooting for the robot for a while.
Come on, Santa, get him!
Yeah. But yeah, once the mayhem starts, it becomes quite good.
Yeah, nice.
So, check that one out when you get a moment.
I absolutely will, because I absolutely intend on watching Violent Night again before the season's over. So I'll have to check that one out around the same time.
Cool. All right. So, do you have anything you'd like to plug?
We talked about this last time, and I believe Butts came into the conversation somehow, and here I am bringing it up again. But that's, I don't know why that's the first thing I think of. Anyway, TobyDanger.com is where you can get just about anything that we are pushing at the moment. We do have our cool Die Hard is a Christmas Movie 2 sweaters. They are fully dye sublimated, so they've got little like lighters and machine guns and snowflakes and Toby Danger written on them. They're very awesome. So they make for great ugly Christmas Christmas sweaters, whether you've already done all your holiday parties this year or you're going to go to one next year. It's a good one, especially if you have someone that is a diehard denier. It's great to wear this and just rub it in their face.
Is that what those people are called? The people who don't accept Die Hard as a Christmas movie? They're diehard deniers?
Diehard deniers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie. I mean, come on.
Have you accepted
Literally
Bruce
the
Willis
last
as your
line of
Lord
the
and
film.
Savior?
Literally the last line of the film is, if this is what your Christmas is like, I gotta be here for New Year's.
Okay.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
Anyway.
absolutely. I haven't seen it, and I agree it's a Christmas movie.
Everyone keeps pointing out this it was during the Bruce Willis roast back in 2018 that he said Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. And listen, I love Bruce, but at the end of the day, he's an actor. He's got to read what's on the script. He doesn't know.
Right. All right. You going to stick around for the rest of the show, or are you taking off?
Yeah, I'll hang out for a little bit. I don't want to leave you all by yourself.
Yeah,
and
I'm
feeling
gonna
lonely.
get lonely. All right. Let's do some news.
All right.
This is the FuMP.
I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. Whoa, I'm not a robot. No, I'm not. I swear that I'm not. I'm not a robot.
But bad luck seems to plague him. No glory, just guts. Like an angel who's been kicked in the nuts.
I'm tired of outrage fatigue. New outrage every week.
That's the Funny Music Project at thefump.com. TheFUMP.com.
Tired.
Time for funny music news. Something, something, something.
In the news, there is a new holiday EP out by Sunday Comes Afterwards called We Need a Little Cryptid. Besides the title track, it contains Silver Cats, a festive interlude, Santa Can I Have a Flamethrower for Christmas, and White Cryptid. It's available at sundaycomesafterwards.bandcamp.com for Name Your Price. So you can get it for free if you'd like. He also released a 4-song EP this time last year that I didn't know about, so if you're into holiday comedy songs, check that one out as well. All right, we have some new merchandise available in the store at thefump.com. Jace from Needle Juice sent me a whole bunch of stuff. So we got the Boobles album Booby Road on cassette and vinyl, as well as CD and digital, along with the single All You Need Is Jugs, with the single-only track Dear Prudish. We got the album World Wide Web by Icosahedron, and a bunch of releases by Lemon Demon, including Dinosaur Orchestra, Spirit Phone, Nature Tapes, and I Am Become Christmas, all on vinyl. We got Logan Whitehurst's Very Tiny Songs on CD, the latest release by MC Lars Blockchain Planet on vinyl, Exactly by Multibird on CD, and Problematic by Nuclear Bubble Wrap on vinyl. We also have Ookla the Muck's Versus Evil on cassette and vinyl, plus their album Nerdvana is now available once again on CD, cassette, and vinyl. We have 2 releases by OK Glass on CD, Can't Turn It Off, and Sand and Other Mysteries. And the album Repossess the Sky Part 1 by Regdar and the Fighters is available on CD. And the Smashy Claw album Insane is Repeating is available on CD. Please buy some of this stuff so we can get out of my basement.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of dude, it was like 5 boxes. I came I came home from work, or not from work, but I came home from dropping the kids off somewhere, and there's all these boxes. I'm like, oh, what the hell did my wife order now? And I'm like, oh, these are for me. Oh, crap.
Oh, no. Inventory.
Beth Patterson, a.k.a. Bad Beth and Beyond, wrote a short story when she was 17 years old. It now appears in an anthology called Teen Angst Mixtape, along with other short stories written by teenagers, some of whom are still teenagers. Beth writes, Almost 40 authors, I'm sorry, this is not Beth, this is a description from the book. Almost 40 authors have come together for Teen Angst Volume 2 to share their short stories about secret crushes, poems about their arch nemesis, monologues about messy breakups, and song lyrics they thought no one would ever read. Instead of collecting dust on a shelf or left to be forgotten in a box under the bed, we've created a collection of big names and debut authors willing to pull out these old writings out of the attic and share them with the world. This is available at fourhorsemanpublications.com. That's the number 4. And there is a GoFundMe set up for Tim Ryan. For those of you who know him, he lost his job and then got conned out of a couple of $1,000s. So he is trying to raise money for rent and bills while he looks for another job. Go to GoFundMe.com, search for Tim Ryan, and you will find it. Help him out if you can. All right. Oh, tour dates. I need to pull up the newsletter that's in progress, which is at MailChimp. Because Lee did the newsletter, but it's not ready yet.
I tell you what, I really respect that a bunch of teenagers were able to write stories from their teen years. Because if I wrote stories about my teen years, it would most of it would be about masturbation.
I mean, the earliest sudden death songs were written when I was a teenager, and now
and masturbating.
Well, we do have a couple of songs about masturbating, and now the 2-factor authentication. We have to. I don't know how Lee logs in because the 2-factor authentication goes to my phone, and I seem to be the only one who ever has to do this. He's never asked me for the number, so I don't know how he logs in.
He's got a secret back door you can sneak into.
Maybe. He's in the chat. Maybe I can ask him.
Hey, where's your back door, man?
Lee says he's never had a problem. Almost every time I log in, it's like, wait a minute, who is this? You need 2-factor authentication. All right.
I guess you're just, you don't have as much of a trustworthy face, maybe?
I guess not.
You look like a scoundrel.
Campaigns. I'm guessing it's this one. Because it says a copy of the last one. All right. Shit, I logged into the wrong account. No, I didn't. Wait,
I love it when you do that.
No, I specifically logged into the FuMP, and it put me into the Devo Spice account. Wow, okay, let's try that again.
It sounds like MailChimp is just trying to dominate you, show you who's boss.
Right. The FuMP, log in. Okay. And let's see where we are now. All campaigns. There we go. December newsletter. Draft. All right.
We are up and running.
Man. You think I'd be prepared for this, but no.
This is honestly one of the best prepared talk shows I've ever been on.
Oh, thank you. All right. Upcoming live shows. What's today? The 22nd. All right. On Sundays in Nashville, Tennessee, Steve Goodie hosting at the Bluebird. On Thursdays online, Steve Goodie and Brad Tassel at the Virtual Comedy Show. On the 28th online, Carla Ulbrich. On the 29th online, Carla Ulbrich. On the 30th in Morristown, New Jersey, Carla Ulbrich. The 31st in Raphael, California, Phil Johnson and Roadside Attraction. The 31st in Muncie, Indiana, Mikey Mason. The 31st online, Carla Ulbrich. And on the 6th in Hollywood, California, TV's Kyle with Linzilla, Il Nage, The Great Luke Ski, and Bonnie Gordon. And that should be enough. I'll stop there.
Nice. If anybody is in Cleveland, Ohio on January 31st, Toby Danger will be performing at the Grog Shop.
Excellent.
So
all right.
I'm assuming that's probably nobody, but that's okay.
I think we have some listeners in Ohio. Probably.
I'm surprised.
Maybe.
No one from Ohio listens to anybody. We just
all right.
don't listen.
Our second song of the week, the return of the Chris Waffle Explosion with a song about Life Day.
Bartender, a round of blue milk and gin for everyone.
What is the occasion?
It's Life Day.
Long time ago, galaxy far away, there ain't no Hanukkah, there ain't no Christmas Day, just a day that's all about life, when even Darth Vader's gotta be nice. Started on that world of Kashyyyk, I got my glowing orb, and it's on fleek. I'm gonna celebrate some joy and peace, mind evaporator on, cause I'm a freak. It's life, talking about life, motherfucking life, going insane on life. It's life, motherfucking life. It's life, talking about life, going up on life, doing cocaine on life. It's life, motherfucking life.
But I thought Life Day was just a Wookiee holiday.
You must have a bad motivator, because everyone is celebrating it now. Everyone except that whack-ass Empire.
Go ahead, put on your red Snuggie. Walk on over, give that Wookiee a hug, G. Think I'm frontin', then you don't know me. Don't pray to Jesus, I pray to Kenobi. Peace and harmony, that's what we're here for. Got that good weed, straight from Endor. We're gonna smoke up the tree of life, find Princess Leia, and fuck all night on life. Talking about life, motherfucking life. We're going insane on life. It's life, motherfucking life. It's life, talking about life, motherfucking life. And doing cocaine on life. It's life, motherfucking life.
Hey, are you a Corellian freighter? Because you'd look good getting tractor beamed into my docking port.
Te Wada Wada, Pisca Chata no Banta Voodoo. Ho 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 ho.
Motherfucking Life Day.
I gotta say, the beat using that Cantina music is pretty funky.
No, it was. It got me moving. It made me want to celebrate life, too, and be a Wookiee.
Have you seen the Star Wars Holiday Special?
I have only seen it online. I've not seen it like on TV, so I've only seen it in pieces.
Oh, okay. I did watch it many years ago, and I don't think I've seen it since, but I've been meaning to go back and rewatch it. I want to watch the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
That was pretty good. I did see that one.
Okay, cool. All right, let's do, what the hell's next? Oh, feedback.
This is the part where there's feedback.
Making the internet absolutely ridiculous. Dementia Radio.
www.dementiaradio.org. Port 8027.
Please hang up and try again.
This is the part where there's feedback. Feedback. You know that segment of the show we do about now? Feedback. Feedback.
All right, speaking of Lee,
let's sing a song about Lee, let's sing a song about Lee, you're testing my ADD.
Eclectic Lee wrote, "So where are all the FuMP artists that are leaving Twitter going? Please don't say TikTok, because I ain't installing that on this phone for reasons I won't get into." I haven't gone anywhere. I did leave Twitter a few weeks ago. I canceled my account and everything. And I haven't been posting to Facebook any more than I normally do, or Instagram for that matter, or TikTok for that matter. I still just only use all of these services kind of sporadically, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do going forward. I kind of want to make an app, a Devo Spice specific app, and I'm not sure how well that's going to go, but that I could certainly do that, and then I could have, Twitter features and Instagram features and TikTok features all in one little app and go directly to the fans, and they will see it because there won't be no goddamn algorithm. They'll see it. How about that? Huh?
That's fancy.
So that might happen. I don't know where anyone else is going. Shoebox is back on Facebook. I don't know if he's officially left Twitter or not, but I know he's back using Facebook a little bit, at least a little bit more here and there.
I know that I was just never good at Twitter. I could never get the hang of tweeting.
You know what's really funny is I loved Twitter when it first came out, and I used it quite a bit. I actually wrote a song on Twitter. It's called Written on Twitter. You can find it on one of my albums. But like over time, I just, faded away from it just because I would forget about it. And then eventually I kind of forgot it existed. And then, I'd go months and months between, posting anything on Twitter. And then like over the summer, I, for some reason, got a bug in me to start using Twitter more. And I started spending more time on it and started posting more on it. And then Elon Musk bought it and turned it into a giant shit show. And I was like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And I canceled my account. So, like, just as I was starting to use it more, along comes Elon.
That could be a song right there. Along comes Elon.
And then along came Elon. All right, that's all.
It's a country song.
Yeah, that's why I ain't gonna do it. Steve, you do it. So that's all the feedback we got. We do have another song though. So here is Steve Goodie. You know what's funny is we had a bunch of Christmas songs come through the FuMP that needed to be scheduled. And I sent out a mass email to all the artists and I'm like, hey, those of you who have slots coming up, are these Christmas, songs? Because we have a whole bunch of Christmas songs we need to fit in. And Steve was like, I haven't decided yet. So then the night before his song was supposed to go live, he posted Asshole Cats by Steve Goodie.
Nice.
Asshole cats do whatever they freaking wanna. Asshole cats don't give a damn about me or you. Asshole cats, so cute when they was babies. Asshole cats, they bring dead stuff home to you. Well, there's 13,052 evil kitties in Nashville, and there'll be twice as many tomorrow, cause they just can't keep it in their pantsville. Yeah, they got billions of allergens, keeping me swimming in Benadryl and Advil. And they just sit around getting fat and watching me sweat on the stupid treadmill. Asshole cats, they don't do what they oughta. Asshole cats, poo wherever they wanna poo. Asshole cats, I hear they carry rabies. Asshole cats, but trust me, it's illegal to dump them in the incinerator. Well, there's approximately 600 million of these cute little bastards worldwide. And though they're perfectly suited to be outdoors, we keep inviting them inside. Crazy cat ladies call them fur babies, and I just don't see the appeal. So I blame Bill Murray, cause I hear they're making a third goddamn Garfield movie. Asshole cats do whatever they freaking wanna. Asshole cats, horses aren't the only things that can make glue. Asshole cats, when you die they'll eat your face off. Asshole cats, fuck you. For the millionth time, get off the dining room table.
I'm here with Steve Goodie. Welcome back, Steve.
Why, thanks, Devo.
You posted a very non-Christmassy song very close to Christmas.
Sure did.
So tell us about it.
Cats are ubiquitous around Christmas and any other time. So, and
they do like pawing at dangly things.
If you ever had a cat destroy your Christmas tree and all of your Christmas decorations and Christmas presents, then this is the Christmas song for you.
I'm allergic to cats, so I've never had cats. But I have friends and relatives who have cats and have dealt with this.
It's delightful. And what's funny is I've got several friends who are just absolute cat nuts, and they still love this song. So it's like the NASCAR song and Rednecks. They all say, "Oh, it's funny. It's not about me. It's about that guy. It's not me."
So it's funny how we've all kind of universally accepted that cats are assholes from that one meme where they renamed all the animals with internet things. Like I remember a snake is a danger noodle, and there were a whole bunch of them, and then cat asshole. and that's just kind of like everyone's just kind of accepted that now. Cats are assholes, and that's just all it is.
And let's get some more of them.
Yeah,
because my life does not have enough assholes in it.
So what drove you to write this song? Do you have any cats?
Well, I have 2 housemates who between them have 3 cats. So
okay.
I had no cats, then I had 1 cat, now I have 3 cats. And I've finally said, okay, because when people ask me, is it okay if I have a cat? I was like, sure, what the hell? I don't really think about it. But the cats will not outnumber the humans. That's the rule now.
Well, they might someday.
No, 2 of them are fixed, and the other one is about to be fixed. So
well, you see, there's stray cats out, and they may come in and adopt you.
No.
And then there will be more.
That's what the used syringes all over the house are for.
And then eventually the cats will take over society and humanity will collapse, and it'll be a world of cats.
Oh, that'll happen, just not in my house.
You'll be holed up in the bedroom with the shotgun, like taking out all the cats in the neighborhood.
Right. Until I die and the cats eat my face. That's more or less the plan.
So I recognize the tune, but I can't place it. What's this song a parody of?
Oh, Nashville Cats by Lovin' Spoonful from
Gotcha. Okay.
1960s. You're too young. Devo,
well, I've heard it, and I know I've heard this song. I'm like, what is it? And I couldn't place it, and I didn't know what to Google.
The recording is actually because my friend Walter, known as Uncle Walter, he and his band, the Cowboy Cats, recorded this song, the original Nashville Cats, just as a cover several years ago. And so it's every now and then it enters my head again, and it finally dawned on me, Nashville sounds like asshole. You'd think that would occur to me every single day living here. But, and it just, that's one of those ones, took 10 minutes to write. No problem whatsoever. Profanity helps with the songwriting, I find.
Well, that's what Shoebox says. He likes to start with the profanity when he writes a song.
Yeah, it's all profanity, and then you edit it out and put in different words here and there.
Starts with the profanity, then he adds the adverbs, and it goes from there.
Yes. Although some adverbs are profanity, like shittily.
Yes, that's true. So you ended the song with, for the millionth time, get off the dining room table. Is that taken out of real life?
Oh my God, yes. I feel like the real ire comes through.
I can tell. Yeah.
Oh yes, there's probably one on the dining room table right now. I'm going to go find out.
You can.
I mean, after we're done here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So how are things going with the reason you're not on the show live, the virtual comedy show?
It's going well. We're shooting it tonight rather than tomorrow because I'm going to be driving to Chicago tomorrow, and with the weather that I've been reading about, I will not get to Chicago anytime near time to do your FuMPCast or our show. So we're doing it tonight. We're on our 138th episode, and It's going gangbusters. Tonight's musical guest is the great Randy Brooks of Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer fame.
Oh, okay. Is he Elmo?
No, he's the writer. Elmo is Elmo. Patsy is Patsy. He wrote.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. I thought one of the Elmo or Patsy wrote that song.
Many people think that they are incorrect. So if you like to tune in tonight at 8 o'clock, virtualcomedyshow.com.
So you're going to run it.
Won't get this until tomorrow, but you know it.
Yeah.
So
maybe I will.
Maybe you will. Who knows?
Cool. So do you have anything you'd like to plug?
Well, I'm going to MarsCon. It's pretty
awesome.
Exciting. Yeah. Luke was kind enough to invite me. The entire Nuclear Bubble Wrap Needle Juice Records crew is going up anyway. And he said, "You want to come up?" And I said,
"Oh God. Oh God, I'm picturing Table 27 with like 8 million Needle Juice releases on it, just vinyl wall to wall."
Yeah, and the reason, not the only reason, but one big reason for me to want to go to Minneapolis in March is because it will be the first live outing of the show I'm working on, the tribute to Weird Al and Daniel Radcliffe, which is tentatively entitled Al, the Weird Tribute, which also involves Daniel Radcliffe and how he got mixed up in all this nonsense. And it's 45 minutes long, and I said to Luke, "Is there any way I could have 45 minutes instead of 30? And he shuffled a couple things around, and Bonnie said she doesn't need all that time to get set up because she's just singing a track. So they figured it out, and I will be premiering the Weird Al tribute at MarsCon. March 10th, I believe, is the date.
Awesome. That sounds great. I'm still hopeful I'm going to make it to MarsCon, but I'm hopeful but not optimistic because
hopeful but not optimistic.
Yeah.
That's a tricky thing. That's a Trump era thing.
Yeah, it's the same weekend as my son as states for my son's swim team. So he's probably going to make states. It all depends on which events he makes and when those events are, whether or not I can sneak away for the weekend. So it's
okay.
We'll see.
I just realized I've had lipstick on this entire time. I'm going to turn it off. There we go. That's better. Can we start again? Probably not.
I'll edit it out. It's fine.
I hope your son does very well.
I hope he does too. I hope he does well enough that he can't go to states and he goes to the next has to go to regionals.
Right.
Which
That's
is the
what I'm
next
hoping.
Yeah.
Go to Minneapolis.
Yeah. Then I can go to Minneapolis. All right. All right. Well, if I don't make it, have fun at MarsCon.
I'll try.
I will tune in virtually, even if I can't make it.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you next time.
Bye, Thumpers.
Teasing. He's a teasing kind of guy. And I have a joke.
Yeah.
Teasing. Okay, we can't actually tease too much because tomorrow's song is by a new artist and Tuesday's song is by a new artist. However, we're also going to have another bonus Sunday slot this week on Christmas Day. That one will be by Joe J. Thomas. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm going to do one more week of Christmas on the Spotify playlist. So that'll be fun. All right, Ryan, plug yourself one more time. Hi.
Oh, I'm all plugged up, my man. No, I'm just kidding. Toby Danger. Anytime that you are curious, hey, what's Toby Danger? What do they do? Well, we're a bunch of fat guys. We play rock and roll music, and sometimes we try to make you laugh. And you can find anything you need about us at tobydanger.com. That's TOBY danger.com. You head over there, you get to see my pretty face shaking my belly all around and playing some rock and roll guitar. And who can resist that, really?
All right. Steve Goodie is at stevegoodie.com. Chris Waffle Explosion, I think, is at chriswaffle.com. I don't know. Google him. You'll find him. Let's get out of here. Thank you for listening to the Funny Music Podcast. I'm Devo Spice. Luke Ski should be back next week. And there's Ryan.
Here I am.
Thank you for listening to the Funny Music Podcast. You can listen live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific at DementiaRadio.org and join us in the chat. Or subscribe to the podcast feed. Look us up on iTunes and be sure to leave us a review. Feedback for the show can be sent to info@thefump.com. The Funny Music Podcast is a production of Fidem Interactive, LLC, released under a Creative Commons share-alike license. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, shout it to random people on the street, and be sure to visit thefump.com for the latest funny songs. Tune in next week where you'll hear Luke Ski say,
Muppets! Muppets! So many Muppets!